Before we dive into this epic story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue to bring you captivating stories and content that ignite your imagination and keep you on the edge of your seat. Thank you for being part of our storytelling community. In a quiet, sleepy town surrounded by dense forests and misty hills, lived a young girl named Emily. Emily was a bright and imaginative child, known for her love of stories and her vast collection of dolls. Her grandmother, who had traveled the world, often sent her unique and beautiful dolls from different cultures. One fateful day, a mysterious package arrived at Emily's doorstep. It was from her grandmother, who had recently visited an old, forgotten village. Inside the package was a stunning porcelain doll, unlike any Emily had ever seen. The doll's lifelike features and intricate, hand-sewn dress captivated her immediately. However, there was something unsettling about the doll's eyes. They seemed almost too real, as if they were watching her. Despite the eerie feeling, Emily was thrilled with her new gift and placed the doll on a shelf in her room. Little did she know, the doll carried a dark secret, one that would soon plunge her life into a nightmarish ordeal. That night, as Emily slept, she began to hear faint whispers. She tossed and turned, trying to ignore the sounds, but they grew louder and more insistent. She opened her eyes and saw the doll on the shelf, its eyes gleaming in the moonlight. Emily's heart raced, but she convinced herself it was just her imagination. She pulled the covers over her head and tried to fall back asleep. The whispers subsided, but an uneasy feeling lingered. In the days that followed, strange occurrences began to plague Emily's home. Objects moved on their own, doors creaked open and shut, and cold drafts swept through the rooms. Emily's parents dismissed it as mere coincidence, but Emily knew something was wrong. The doll, once a cherished gift, now seemed to radiate a sinister energy. Emily's dreams were filled with haunting visions of shadowy figures and twisted faces. Each night, the whispers grew louder, echoing in her mind. Desperate for answers, Emily confided in her best friend, Lily. Together, they decided to investigate the doll's origins. They searched through old books and records, hoping to find a clue about the doll's dark history. One afternoon, while browsing the dusty shelves of the town's library, they stumbled upon an ancient journal. The journal belonged to a woman named Agnes, who had lived in the same village where Emily's grandmother had found the doll. As they read through the journal, they discovered the chilling truth. Agnes was a powerful witch who had cursed the doll with dark magic. The doll was meant to serve as a vessel for a vengeful spirit, one that would torment anyone who owned it. Emily and Lily realized that the doll was not just a plaything, but a conduit for malevolent forces. They knew they had to find a way to break the curse before it was too late. With the help of the journal, Emily and Lily devised a plan to break the curse. They needed to perform a ritual to cleanse the doll and banish the spirit trapped within it. The ritual required specific ingredients and precise timing, all of which were detailed in the journal. On the night of a full moon, Emily and Lily gathered the necessary items, herbs, candles, and a silver dagger, and prepared for the ritual. They set up a circle of protection in Emily's room, surrounding the doll with the enchanted items. As they began the ritual, the room grew colder, and the whispers intensified. The candles flickered, casting eerie shadows on the walls. Emily and Lily chanted the incantations, their voices trembling with fear. Suddenly, the doll's eyes glowed with an unnatural light, and a dark, shadowy figure emerged from within it. The figure loomed over them, its presence filling the room with a sense of dread. Emily and Lily stood their ground, continuing the ritual with unwavering determination. The figure hissed and writhed, trying to break free from the circle of protection. The room shook, and the air grew thick with tension. As the ritual reached its climax, the figure let out a piercing scream, its form flickering and wavering. Emily and Lily focused all their energy on the incantations, determined to banish the spirit once and for all. The figure lunged at them, but the circle of protection held strong. The candles burned brighter, and the herbs crackled with energy. The spirit's fury was palpable, but Emily and Lily's resolve was stronger. With a final, powerful chant, the spirit was forced back into the doll. The doll's eyes dimmed, and the room fell silent. The air grew warm again, and the sense of dread lifted. Emily and Lily, exhausted but relieved, knew they had succeeded. They carefully placed the doll in a wooden chest, sealing it with protective wards. They buried the chest deep in the woods, hoping to prevent the spirit from ever escaping again. The strange occurrences in Emily's home ceased, and the whispers faded away, leaving a sense of peace that hadn't been felt in months. The oppressive presence that had once haunted the rooms was gone, replaced by a newfound calm. Emily's parents noticed the change and were relieved, though they never fully understood the dark ordeal their daughter had faced. Emily and Lily's bond grew stronger, forged by the intense and terrifying experience they had shared. They often spoke of the night they had confronted the Hexed Doll, recounting every detail with a mix of pride and trepidation. Their friendship, once based on shared interests and childhood adventures, now had an unbreakable foundation of mutual courage and resilience. As the years passed, the story of their encounter with the Hexed Doll became more than just a memory, it turned into a local legend. Emily's grandmother, who remained blissfully unaware of the doll's dark history, was eternally grateful for the girl's bravery. She vowed to be more cautious in her travels, ensuring that no other cursed objects would find their way into her family's home. Her antique collection became more carefully curated, with a newfound respect for the potential dangers hidden within seemingly innocuous items. The tale of the Hexed Doll spread throughout the town, passed down from one generation to the next. It became a part of the town's rich folklore, a story that parents told their children to teach them the importance of heeding warnings and respecting forces beyond their comprehension. It was a cautionary tale about the perils of meddling with dark magic and the strength needed to confront and overcome such malevolent forces. The tale of the Hexed Doll spread throughout the town, passed down from one generation to the next. It became a part of the town's rich folklore, a story that parents told their children to teach them the importance of heeding warnings and respecting forces beyond their comprehension. It was a cautionary tale about the perils of meddling with dark magic and the strength needed to confront and overcome such malevolent forces. Emily and Lily knew they had faced true darkness and emerged victorious, forever changed by their experience. The trauma they endured became a source of strength and wisdom, guiding them through the challenges of life. They grew into confident, compassionate young women, always ready to stand up against injustice and protect those they loved. Years later, Emily and Lily, now adults, often revisited the spot in the woods where they had buried the chest containing the Hexed Doll. The site had become a sacred place for them, a symbol of their bravery and a reminder of the power they held when united. They would sit together, reflecting on their past and marveling at how far they had come since that fateful night. The Hexed Doll remained buried deep in the woods, its malevolent spirit contained by the powerful wards and rituals that had sealed it away. Over time, the forest grew thicker and more secluded, shrouding the chest in layers of natural protection. The doll's dark influence was no longer a threat, but the memory of its terror lingered in the minds of those who knew the story. Emily and Lily's tale of bravery continued to inspire others, serving as a beacon of hope and a testament to the strength of friendship. It was a story that resonated with many, reminding them that even in the face of great evil, courage and unity could overcome the darkest of curses. The legacy of the Hexed Doll and the two young heroines who defeated it lived on, becoming an enduring part of the town's history and a source of inspiration for generations to come. And so, the legend of the Hexed Doll was not just a tale of horror and fear, but one of triumph and resilience. It taught the townspeople to respect the unknown and to cherish the bonds of friendship that could see them through the darkest of times. Emily and Lily's bravery became a symbol of hope, a reminder that even the most terrifying curses could be broken by the power of courage and the strength of the human spirit. If you enjoyed this spine-chilling tale and want more engaging stories and content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue to bring you stories that ignite your imagination and keep you on the edge of your seat. Thank you for being part of our storytelling community.